going to be a jewelry show, but it's going to be a fun jewelry show. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, jump over here to the Whatnot channel and you can join the chat. But we're going to have some fun little stuff. I'm going to start just a minute. I'll kind of show you a little bit of some of the stuff I got. I don't really know what this is. This is all jewelry that I got from a gentleman in Boca Raton, Florida. He had a load of jewelry that came up a couple weeks ago, and I haven't opened it yet. So I don't really know what I'm going to sell. There might be some of the tribal stuff in this first few cases. I got a pretty significant pile of jewelry from this gentleman. That was 3 of my 6 cases I just put on the cart. If we get all this sold, then I'm tying my shoe. I'm sorry. If I get all this sold, then I'll go get more out. And then I also have a box right beside me with other jewelry in it that I need to sell first. So we're gonna sell probably 2 hours. I think is what we're gonna do. Lucas and Audrey are just finishing up lunch, and then they're gonna come and help me. So before they get here, the first group of stuff is in a bag like this. Oh, Audrey's here. See, Audrey's just showing up as we're talking. I'm gonna let Lucas come in here and get that going and on the computer, unless you know how to do it, Audrey. I don't know. So I'm opening up this bag full right now, guys. I don't have a clue what's in this bag. I have never seen this bag before. So um, what we're gonna do is just open up some bags and start selling. And I don't know how I'm gonna sell it yet. It'll kind of be depending on what I pull out of these bags. So we are at the Heart of Ohio. We're in the back of the Heart of Ohio Antique Center in our sales room back here, and I don't even know where this box came from exactly. Let me see if I can figure it out. Let me see here. This bag is from Fort Lauderdale. This box is from Fort Lauderdale. So I got a lot of group people in South Florida that I've been dealing with for a long time that have been selling me jewelry for years. And this specific group that I'm working on first will be from the Fort Lauderdale group. The second group will be some of this jewelry from Boca Raton, which has some like really crazy necklaces and stuff in it. But I've got to finish up this. Like I always sell the oldest towards the newest, and this is my oldest stack that I've got left that I haven't gotten to. When I say oldest, I'm not talking about how old the jewelry is, but how long we've had it in our inventory. And so this is kind of interesting because these are almost all signed. Like almost every piece here is signed. So I'm just going to start showing you some of this. I think I'm going to sell a tray full. I just emptied a little bag out onto a tray, and it looks like, I mean, this is a cool Disney piece. Check that out. That's a Disney piece. That's on this tray. So before I start selling here, let me just do a quick rundown. Where are you guys from? Let's see where everybody's from. We're not in a huge hurry right now. We'll get moving here in just a second. Sell pretty quick when Lucas gets up here, but let's check in. So Grandma Vol's here. WGN's here. Well, there's going now. Here we go. Zimtoy, Arkansas, Texas, Carolinas, Florida. All right, Mary, glad you're here. Mary and Douglas from Scotland. Nice. Elmira, New York is where Grandma Vol is from. That's so cool. Amherstburg, Ontario. Tecumseh, you guys are so awesome being on here and come and visit us at the Heart. Jan, hi Jan. Wisconsin, WJC, Wisconsin, from Wisconsin. I like that. Pale Blue Sea from Pennsylvania, Minnesota, Minneapolis, Southeast Missouri, Eastern Pennsylvania, Connecticut, California. Hot Springfield, Ohio. It's hot here today. It was hot yesterday. Texas, Worthington, Humid City, Illinois. I probably missed some in there. I apologize. Woodland, Tennessee, Indiana. Hello. California. You know where I'm from. I like that. DeLand, Florida, right? Marietta, Anaheim, California. And hi, guys from Kentucky. Oh, Linda, hi back. Okay, well, guys, this is just going to be interesting because, again, I don't really know what I got. I'm just kind of opening bags and filling a tray, and I think that's how I'm going to approach the sale today. And Lucas, where's Lucas?
I don't know.
I thought he was coming back. Not sure yet. All right. Lucas, as soon as Lucas gets here, we'll start selling stuff. Is that computer on?
Yeah, I don't know the
Okay.
password.
Password to get in is right there. If you don't know. Hey, get us set up. Turn YouTube off. The comments. Okay, comments are off. Cool. Pretty interesting necklace in here. And we're just getting situated around. You want to do weights on this one? Here's another bag. It's got beadwork in it. I'm just making a big time tray lot here, guys, of all kinds of jewelry. And then I'm going to show it all to you. So look at that one. That's crazy. All right. That one's got a small. That one. It's a brand new old piece, but needs repair. I'm not even putting that in the tray. It's going to the side. Don't count that one. I don't want to sell a broken necklace in here on that lot. So there's several rings. There's pendants. There's dolphin. There's pins. There's a lawnmower outside mowing grass. If that's getting loud, I apologize. That's Josh. Him and Jimmy are outside working today. Okay, guys, this is like a resell lot, is what I would call this lot. I'm going to show you what we got here. Everything in the middle of this tray. So all of this stuff right here, these are all rings except this pendant. So this is a pin. Then these are all rings. These are all pins across the front. A couple necklaces over here. Here's an angel, cute little angel. Here's a Disney outfit. Very cool. And then here is a ball glove. Okay. So we're going to sell this tray lot. Just random picks. A lot of this stuff is signed. I didn't really pay attention much to the signatures, but I mean, just unusual costume lot here. So costume jewelry, some signed, some not. This middle pin is missing, or the little stone is missing out of that pin right there. But most of it looks to be in really good condition. So that whole group was what we're going to start the show with. You know, is that enough? Let me add another ring. That's a beautiful ring. That's going to go in there too. Okay, costume ring. That's there we go. Now we can start the show. You ready, Luke?
Yeah.
I want everything at 15 seconds sudden death. Okay. Actually, yeah, let's go start with 15 until we get warmed up. Then we'll go faster.
All right, you ready?
Yep, we're ready. Let's sell it. Everything on that tray.
On the clock.
On the clock. Here we go. 15 seconds. Sudden death is all you got. And we're going to sell a whole tray lot of stuff. So it is going out. 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and sold it. Who got that one? Treasure Seekers 86. Congratulations, Treasure Seekers 86. I am going to need some trays. So here we go.
We have more over here.
You got empties? Hand me a couple empties. Because I'm going to pass the whole tray, get them out of the way, and we'll move it as quick as we can. Yep. Another tray lot. Costume jewelry, guys. Here we go. That piece is in here.
They're behind
you. Here is a pen. That's in there. Here is the key to the city. Key to the city right there. Some city. Not sure which one. Art glass. That's cool. That's a piece of art glass. This reminds you of like a Pandora style necklace. I'm not saying it's Pandora, but it's got those loops that go around, right? That's kind of cool. That's gonna be in this tray. I'm gonna add to this tray. So we got.
Are those earrings? Those like egg-looking ones?
No, they're pendants.
those
They're
are
art glass pendants. Those are really cool. Art glass pendants. I agree. Those are cool. We're gonna add some beadwork. Oh, check out the beadwork here. That's old. Okay, those are fun. Those are going in there. Here's another pendant. This one's going in. Beautiful pendant. Laying that down in there. Here is a bracelet or a necklace one. Guys, again, I have not pre-looked at any of this. Literally, we're just unboxing it and putting it on the trays. And Lucas is going to work ahead of us here, start unboxing the next tray, and we'll get moving quicker. Oh, this is cool. Check this out. This was on there too. Look at that. That's a pendant. Beautiful piece. That's in the tray. Let's get one more nice item in the tray. Here's an old baggie. I don't know, whatever's in this baggie. There's 2 pair of earrings like this with the porcelains on them. That's those. And there's a set of cufflinks. Oh, these are cool. Like the old wax seals for your paper. Cufflinks. There's 4 of them, so there's 2 pair. And then look at that bird. There's another bird on there. Pin. Okay, so we got a whole tray. Right here is our tray lot, and let's sell it.
All right.
Tray of costume jewelry on the clock. Here we go.
Running.
It is running right now. Oop, that's upside down. What is that one? That's cool.
5.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we sold the tray lot. Who got it? Zeiss Jenna. All right, Zeiss Jenna got that one. Cool. All right, so next tray lot I'm starting to work through. I'm going to tilt the camera down so you can see what I'm dumping in the tray as I'm putting it on there. Literally, guys, this stuff is, I have no idea what it is. That's a Sacagawea figure there. Here's another pendant. There's some necklaces in there. Here's an art glass heart.
Oh my gosh, what is that?
It's a ring. That's a little ring, just a tiny one. This is art glass. That's very pretty art glass. Check that out.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, that's in there. And then look at that ring. Now that is a big ring. I guess you'd put what for keys? Keychain?
Oh yeah.
Something like that?
That's neat.
Button covers and pins. Here we go. These are kind of cool button covers and pins. Unboxing selling right now, guys. Here's some earrings. That all goes in. Here's another ring. Very cool.
Very cool. Very nice. Very cool.
I
Very
like
nice.
that ring. Interesting piece. It's going in. That feels so heavy. What else you got, Luke? Oh, that's a beautiful gemstone bracelet with a timekeeper in the middle. We don't like saying that W word on whatnot. I don't know. They don't like watches for some reason. Every time I say watch, I know you got me. You caught me. Beautiful pieces though. This is a cool ring here with panthers on it. I like that one. Panther ring. That's going in the tray. What else we got here? I need another bag full of stuff. Here's a bag of pins and pendants going in. Okay, this one's art glass. That's in there. That's a nice pin. Look at that one. That's cool. That's in there. Here's a nice one. Man, it looks like some of these should be signed. I'm not really looking too close. Another art glass pendant. That goes in. And then a little girl right here pendant. Okay, let's sell this lot. I think that's enough. That's a pretty good sized lot. And there's some cool pendants in there. Some art glass. Start it up. Let's go.
All right.
Everything we just showed you, one price. Man, I'm telling you what, that's a gorgeous glass pendant right there, guys. All of it goes. Very nice vintage rhinestone piece here. This is a good group.
5.
Make some money.
4.
Little wholesale pile right here.
2.
1, and it's gone.
Annie.
That goes to who got it?
Annie.
Annie and Staley. Congratulations. Man, let me see what we got on this tray here. Luke's been working on.
You got more empty trays behind you if you want.
Wow. Look, let's sell that ring while we're looking. That is a beautiful ring. Size.
Oh yeah.
Size is a 6. Costume ring, size 6. But look at the bug, the flowers. That's just cool, guys. Let's sell that one.
Oh, hold up. I need to change it.
Size 6. Get it all changed up?
Yep, she's changing up the weight right now.
It's changing the weight right now for us.
And it's going, guys.
It's on the clock. Here we go. Beautiful ring. Look at a bug on there. It's costume, but that's cool. All painted. There's a butterfly on the back side. There's flowers. It's just a pretty piece. Very interesting. 2 seconds left. 1, and it's sold. I'm gonna sell all this together, Luke.
Whole tray?
Yeah. Chris Dell, congratulations. All right, Luke thinks I'm crazy, guys, but we've got a tray of stuff here. And I'm just going to sell it all to you. I don't even know what's on this tray, but I don't want to have to piece all that little stuff out.
It's a big lot.
It's a big lot. You have to change your weight.
Change the weight back up.
So on this lot, like there's a butterfly there. That's an earring. I don't know if the second one's there or not. Here's another earring that's pretty cool. Let's get all these plastic bags out of the way. This is kind of like buying exploration lot. Let me just put the camera down here where you guys can see what I'm talking about. There's just so many pieces. I'm going to take these. That's a crown right here. That's a crown pin. Take some of these out of the bag so you can see it. Again, this is all out of Fort Lauderdale. That's a crown pin. Look at that pendant. That's cool. This bag got lots of little stuff in it. I'm going to leave all that in that little bag. So there's a bag full of littles. Here's a bag full of art glass. 2 art glass pieces, and then that one there. I have no idea, guys. I've never looked at this stuff until right now, this second. There's a blue pin in there. There's all kind of silver tone stuff in this one. A ring. I said ring. A pin. I meant ring. So there's another bag. That's in this lot. Here's a hanging piece. That's in this lot. This is looks like, oh, there's a watch. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't sell this with a lot, but why not? Check that out. Great little timepiece. This is a dealer lot, man. There's going to be a lot of stuff. Somebody's going to make some money. Okay, there's a big old necklace. There's another. This says Jacobs, Marco Jacobs on that one. I think that's what that says. Oh, here's that other butterfly. I don't think that was the same
nice.
one.
They made it for you and Marco.
Me and Marco's, yeah. There's just all sorts of stuff, guys. There's rings. There's tons of little rings in here. There's probably 10 or 12 or so rings, maybe more. Everything you're seeing is all one price. You gotta wait because this is going to have some weight on this one.
Two.
Yeah, you feel it once.
Yeah.
Okay. Lots of weight on this one, guys. Lots of pieces. Look at the mother of pearl in there, pendant. And as shown, everything we're showing you, one lot, and let's sell it. 15 seconds, sudden death.
And it's going.
It's on the clock. That's for everything there. 15 seconds, sudden death. Oh, this is cool. Look at that. So many pieces like that in there, guys. That's a nice ring. This is a good lot.
3,
2, 1, and sold that lot. It goes to Treasure. Who is
Is
it?
that what you want, then?
Treasure Seeker.
Treasure Seeker 86. Thank you. Yeah, now I can see. That's cool. What do we got here? Very nice necklace. I don't see any marks.
Think so?
Okay, guys, we're gonna sell another grouping here. Looks like it's mostly necklaces, but look at these things. Okay, so that's a cool necklace. There's one. Here's a quartz one. There's two. This one here is glass. That's all glass. That's necklace 3. Um, this one, it feels like quartz or something. Some costume bracelet. That's a cool costume bracelet. That's in there. This one here with this is like a plastic of some sort. I don't know the exact plastic, but that's in there. Beads going all around. And then here's 3 more, all in here as well. You're gonna get all of that. Let's just sell it. Everything in the tray and in my hand. Whole lot full of necklaces. Now this one here is gonna need a little TLC. It's got a piece that came undone. You're just gonna have to put your pins back together. I think it's all there. The rest look decent though. I don't got nothing to note. As shown, let's sell the group.
All right, it's going.
On the clock, all of those pieces. All of those pieces, guys. That's a lot of necklace. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good pickup here. 1, and we sold a whole group for Annie Stanley. Congratulations. Nice pickup. All right, let me see what we got here. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Look at that. Man, that's a necklace, guys. Check that out. Wow.
Wow.
Now I know that's costume, but that's wild. Okay.
Is it a necklace or is it a belt?
It's a necklace.
It's a necklace.
It's a necklace. So let me start filling this tray up. That'll be item number 1. Item number 2 is a beadwork necklace. Look at that in blue beads. Those are all little miniature beads. Here's the clasp on it. It does clasp just fine. Very pretty. That's item number 2. This stuff, it looks in good condition, guys. I don't see anything to note on it. Here's item number 3. What do we have? We have
Oh, wow.
something. I'm not sure what we got. I think you just like drop it over your head. It doesn't hook together in any certain way, unless the clasp. Maybe there should be a clasp there, and there's no clasp. I bet that's what it is. So no clasp on that. Okay. Okay. So that's item number 3. Let me see here. Here's item number 4. All mother of pearl. That's cool. I like this one a lot, actually. Check that out.
Oh, sorry, I forgot that.
All the beadwork, mother of pearl. So that's a nice little grouping of 4 necklaces. Let's sell all those for one price. All 4. The one needs a clasp. The other stuff all looks good, guys. Help yourself.
All right, it's going.
On the clock. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's a bargain. Okay, for $8. Got that one. That was a great pickup, Treasure Seekers. Hold on. I don't want to sell $8 lots. Guys, I'm gonna make a pile. Okay.
$8.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Okay, so what I have here, this is all pieces that are supposed to be signed or better quality, whatever. This one's signed Little Sophia. That's glass. Beads here, glass. Rhinestone. This is all nicer stuff, guys. We got a whole bunch of nicer jewelry here. We're gonna sell all of this. So there's a pile. All of this is all nicer jewelry. Okay. Dump this bag out. We're gonna add to it. All right, you guys are checking this out, right? Hardstones in here. Look at all that. Hardstone necklaces. Here's a bag of pendants. Pendants in here. All of this. Drag the death out. Here we go.
The what?
I'm not sure.
They want the sudden death from.
The longer. Okay. 2 more bolo ties. Those are in there. Here's a pin. That's pretty cool pin. These are signed Charel. These 2 earrings are. Here's some more stuff. I'm gonna make a massive pile of stuff here, guys. This is all like earrings and stuff like that in this group. I'm just gonna keep piling it up because it's all bagged and you can't see it in these little bags. So we're gonna just do this. Very nice stone. That's all stone. Check that. That's a necklace, actually. Look at there. That is gorgeous. Definitely going to be a good piece. These aren't junk piles. This is all sellable jewelry piles. I'm going to say mostly sellable. May not be 100% sellable, but pretty good looking stuff. Like that's a tricolor necklace there. Very nice. Here is another necklace. Very nice. Go regular time once, Luke, while I'm adding. Start it up.
Regular time?
It's regular time, but start it. I'm going to keep adding until it goes to 0. Regular time. Let's get it started. Here's some more. Oh, that's a hanging piece. There we go.
You can still do 15 seconds.
Just do 15 seconds and start regular time though. No sudden death. All right, let's keep running.
Going.
It's running. It's on the clock. Art glass in there. Everything you're seeing is all part of this lot. And I'm still adding, guys. That's cool. J. Crew. That's in there. That stuff can go in. Here's another cameo. This one is signed. That's going in. What else we got, Luke? Hand me stuff. Here. Okay, here. Let's go with this one.
I'm bossing 2 WJM, so it's okay.
This is going in there. This is in a blue piece. That's going in. Here's a rhinestone. It's got a couple loose pins. That's going in there. Loose stone. Tell me if we're at 0, okay?
Okay.
If we hit 0, I'll quit putting stuff in. That goes in. This goes in. This stuff's all going in. Here's some more. That's all part of the pile. Open them bags up, Luke. I'm gonna dump them.
Oh, it's over.
It's over. Oh, Christadel. Hey, you got a bonus. That was open, so you got it. There you go. All right, that's a big tray full. Christadel got that one.
Jewelry, guys.
That was a lot of jewelry.
That was a great buy. That's a lot.
Okay, empty tray. We're gonna do it again. I don't want to sell $5 lots, so we'll just make a lot so big they can't go for $5. Here we go. This is going to be a mother of pearl piece. Abalone. Look at that. Beautiful necklaces. That is cool. Art glass. Look at the Millefiori work on that one. That is gorgeous. Now we'd sell that by itself in any of our sales, but except for today, I'm selling fast today. That's a gorgeous necklace, guys. Look at that. Mother of pearl inlay and bone. Man, this is a great lot. Nice looking stuff. This reminds you of a Brighton, but I don't think it's Brighton. It's some other brand, but it's got that feel to it. Yeah, I don't think that is Brighton now, but it's pretty cool. That's in there. So there's a very nice tray. Okay, I'm not done though. You know what we're gonna do? We're adding. Go ahead and start the clock. That turquoise and yeah, start it up. That goes in regular time. Regular time.
All right.
These are on. What are these black ones called again?
Hematite.
Hematite. Yeah, hematite.
Where did you go?
This one here, all stone. That's all stone. That's going in there. This one here, these are all faceted stones, hard stones and faceted. I don't know what they are. They're gorgeous stones. Those are going in. That's a stretch. Here's another stone stretch bracelet. Here is a crystal. All faceted crystal stretch. That's in there. Guys, there's a lot of stuff going in here today. Wow.
Nice.
Unbelievable deals today. Check it out. All of this stuff on that tray, and I'm still adding. Here's 2 more. They can go. Here's another one. Check that one out. That's going.
4.
Very cool bracelet. It's in there.
2. Somebody stole it.
And here we go. We got another one. This one's looks like maybe a jade or a green quartz of some kind. Another necklace there. Here's some more beadwork with art glass. Check out the art glass. That's in there. 2 more
5,
earring sets with big
4,
time rhinestones in them. Look at
3,
those. That's an earring set.
2,
They
1.
hang.
Sold.
Jewelry picker, congrats. That's a nice buy. Okay, let me work on the next one now. Here's another empty tray. We're going to start it again.
That hourglass pen.
Green stones. That's all green stones. These have like little stuff hanging on them. This one's costume, but it's got all the little stuff hanging on it. Ooh, wow. This is a cool choker. I don't know what material that is, guys, but check that choker out. That's something special right there. And you put it on your neck and it goes around. I don't know. I've never seen one before, so I can't really say. Interesting. I'll put it that way. That's going in there. These are hard stone. These are hard stones. So we got all of that right there. I can get a couple more in my hand. I think it's going to be a hand lot. Here we go. There's some brown stones in there. Here's some pink costume that goes in there. The blue right here, guys, are crystal. These are all crystal. This is awesome. That's all crystal, faceted crystal, and when porcelain, white porcelain balls as well. All right, that's a pretty interesting grouping. I like that grouping. Let's sell that one. Regular time.
Go
On the
ahead.
clock.
On the clock, guys. Very cool group of jewelry in there, including that big green, whatever that is. Interesting group. Take advantage of a pop-up jewelry show and Monday. We are just moving volume today, trying to help you guys out and get some stuff sold. I'm wanting to get into these other trays, but I got to finish this box out before I can get to them. So that's why I'm selling this stuff so fast out of the box. And I'm not reading any comments. I hope somebody's looking.
Same box
I'm
set.
looking.
Okay, if you need to make talk back to them
All right.
if you can read them.
4.
2 seconds left. 1, and that group is gone. That goes out to Zeiss Jenna. All right, Zeiss Jenna. Let me see what we got here. All right, so this is, I don't know what those are. It's got a toggle necklace here. Whatever that is, it is. Here's another one. This one is signed.
I got it, Audrey.
Signed something there. I don't know. Here's another piece. This is a long necklace. All the hematite on it. That goes in. There's another necklace. This is glass. This one's glass. This one is glass. That goes in. Here's one that's kind of got some stones in it, and then it's got some letters on it. Here's a bracelet again. It's got glass and stone. This one is lapis. That's all lapis on that one. Very cool lapis piece. Here's another hard stone and silver tone one. So there, I got a pretty good sized group going here. What the heck? And then here's a turtle one. Look at all the turtles.
Oh, that's so cute.
Turtle choker. All right, Luke. I got a big group here. Let's sell that handful.
All right. On the clock.
On the clock. On the handful. There's a lot of stuff here.
This is nice.
Is that jade?
Could be.
Are they stone?
It feels stone.
Yeah, I gotta sell that separate. Not sure what that is. That's pretty cool. 7 seconds on this whole group of stuff here, guys. I mean, there's lapis in here. Look at the work on these things. Take advantage. We're doing a pop-up kind of bulk wholesale show today. 3 seconds left. 2, 1. Oh, somebody else got in. Lots of pieces in here.
Ooh.
A lot of these pieces individually here in the mall, we'll see from $5 to $20 a piece, and there's like 7, 8, 9 pieces here. So that was a bargain. Okay, this is awesome. What are these made of? They are cool to the touch. I think they're glass.
I'm gonna check.
These are cool.
Yeah.
Check this out, guys. Very cool to the touch. I don't know if that's stone or glass. Here is the clasp. Here's the clasp, and that's a pretty good sized necklace. That's probably a 16-inch on the small piece there. Right at 16-inch. I like that one a lot. Let me do this with this necklace. That is so pretty.
That is pretty.
It's very.
Very. They could be quartz. I'll give you one more close up. There you go. Absolutely gorgeous necklace. Let's sell that one.
All right, it's on the clock.
And it's on the clock. And here we go. It's very pretty. How many's left in that box? Just one more bag?
One more big bag, couple small.
Okay. And then we're going to get into some big jewelry out of, this next group we're getting out of is from Boca area
Boca Raton.
after we finish this Lauderdale stuff out. And this one is sold to Nana's Odd Lots. Is that what it said? Yes, Nana's Odd Lots. Thank you, Nana.
What the heck is this?
Well, that's different.
I know, I thought that was pretty cool.
That's a very interesting piece, isn't it? So it's got an enameled pin at the bottom. It's got glass beads that are wrapped around. Enamel yellow. That's pretty. I'm gonna sell like 3 pieces this time.
You want only necklaces or more stuff?
It doesn't. You just unbox it and I'll grab them. This one is all glass. So we got 2 glasses so far. And then check this out. This is all glass.
He's doing 3.
I think that's a nice grouping of 3 glass necklaces. And let's sell that group.
Yeah, I'm going to make it here.
You ready?
Yep,
Hit the
it's
clock.
going.
Let's go. All right, here we are. On the clock. Very cool pendant necklace. I love this green bracelet right here with all the art glass on there. And then you got the long one right here that's got glass beads on it. All three necklaces, one price. Very interesting colors. Okay, if we're gonna sell in small groups like this, I'll hit sudden death next, okay?
Okay.
Ooh.
And sold it. That goes to Dances Likey Lane. Congratulations. All right, so we got some rosaries here. Here's a rosary. There's one. Here's a red one. Here's number 2. Okay, there it is. That's the second one. And then I have another one here. Number 3. So 3 rosaries for one price. Here's 1, 2, and 3. All 3 rosaries, one price.
Change it.
Sudden death.
There we go.
Ready?
Yep.
And let's go.
All right, it's going.
They're on the clock. All 3 rosaries selling right now. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold them. They go out to Christadel. Congratulations. Yeah. Let's see, this one almost looks like a Heidi Dolls quality piece. See if this is signed anything. Nope, it's got a name, like a letter on it. Pretty cool piece though. Look at this necklace. Okay, and it's all like a polished bronze or polished brass backing on it. This one right here, another little designer one. Okay, so that's 2. Let me do the handful here. 1. There's 2. This one is a belt or something like a belt. I guess maybe just hang it over your neck. I don't know. It's really long. Tie it together. No, it is a belt. Yeah, it's a belt because right there's your clip, your snaps. So there's a big belt. That's going in that lot. That's 3. Yeah, you have to change the weight on this one back.
One.
This one's all signed up, Sloop. Let's see what this one was signed. Dude, this got more marks on it than I see on most designer jewelry. It's got all kind of. I can't read it. It's probably.
Want me to read it?
I can't read it. I don't have a small loop. I can read it on the screen.
Look.
You guys make any of that out? Look at all those marks on that. I don't know if anybody else can make it out or not.
I put a small loop.
Small loop. Let me look. 925. Yep. Majorca. Okay, 925 Majorca faux pearl set here, guys.
That's cute.
925 Majorca is a brand.
Is that a designer?
Yeah, designer. Okay, let's sell all that, including the 925 Majorca
On
faux
the
pearls.
clock.
Ooh.
All of it, one price. For the whole group, 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we sold it. That goes out to Gloria's Treasure 02. Congrats. No, we want more than that in that.
Okay.
All right, so I got a really cool bracelet lot coming up. These are glass bracelets. Oh, that's a necklace. Hold on. Another glass faceted bracelet.
Bangles up there.
These are all bangle bracelets, metals, different kinds of, including the enamel work one with the black and white one. Is that all the bracelets we got out so far?
That's all I see.
And look at the beadwork one. That's all beadwork. Okay, so look, all of it together, one price. You got glass, metal, enamel, bead. All of it, one price. Sudden death. Let's go.
There it goes.
It's on the clock.
I like
all the
bead one.
bracelets.
The bead one looks like you'd wear it on a beach.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Getting them all though. I like the blue glass one. That's all art glass, and the red's all faceted glass. Green and yellow faceted glass. 1 second, bargain. Who got that group? That goes to Joy Joe. Congratulations, Joy Joe. All right, Luke. This is you're gonna have to slide back here so I get some room. All right, let me see what we got. These are bracelets. Here's a whole group. We're gonna sell all these bracelets, guys. Okay, check it out. Designer looking bracelets. They're probably not signed. I don't know. If they are, it's bonus. There's 3. Check all this out. This is, you know what? Let's just sell them all.
All right, let me change the weight real quick.
This one has quartz or amethyst. That's amethyst on there, isn't it? That's weird. Okay, that one's on there. That one's got a signature. There's your signature. I'm not familiar with that one, but there's your signature. So there's one.
Bracelet?
Here's a whole tray full of bracelets, guys. Big time tray full of bracelets. We're gonna sell all of these. What is that one? That's cool. Very interesting. This one's very interesting. All of the costume bracelets for one price. Everything here. This one's like a, what does it say? It says something on there. Believe. You got to believe. Right there, it says it. Believe.
It says it's true.
It says that it's got to be true, right?
Bourbon and bow ties bracelet.
No, this one here's got something.
Peace signs.
Bourbon and bow ties. There we go. I kind of like that.
Says
Bourbon
it
and
must
bow
be
ties.
true.
So here you go. Here's a whole slew of bracelets, and let's sell that group.
Does it say bourbon or is it?
All right, it's going.
No, that'd be a great fundraiser or a fun event to go to. Bourbon and bow ties.
That would be cool.
I love it.
If I was 21.
W. Jan says, yes, indeed. Let's have some bourbons. 2 seconds left, guys. One, and it's out of here. Betty, 48591. Hey, I'm in too. If you guys put it together, let's do it. Bourbon and bow ties at W. Jan's house. We're all coming. Here we go. All the cloisonne. This is an interesting, interesting cloisonne, and I can't sell that one on here, Luke. That's ivory. Let me skip that. I'm skipping that one. Let's see what else we got. So this one is sterling clasp. Needs a bead put back on, but it is a sterling clasp. I'm gonna sell everything on this tray. This clasp here, sterling clasp on this one, and it looks like it's in good shape. So this one is a sterling clasp as well. Beautiful rhinestone, needs cleaned. And it's got some dirt stuff on there. These are some sort of stone. They were kind of look like jade, but I can't be certain what they are. This is all art glass. Let's see what we got in here.
Ooh.
Oh, look at this snowman. Talking about putting a nice little bracelet together. Check that out. Snowman.
Mm.
Here's a Santa Claus. That's cute. Here's a heart, Millefory. Millefory heart. That's in there. Another Morganite. Is that what we call it? No, hematite. I'm sorry. Hematite. Getting all these names mixed up this morning.
Oh, your ites.
Ites. Too many ites. Looks like Juicy Couture one right there. Anyways, pretty cool tray. A couple sterling fitted pieces in there. Let's sell the whole tray lot.
It's on the clock.
On the clock. Sudden death. Interesting stuff today, guys. You're not going to want to drop out of this show because it's just going to get better. We're almost done with this first group. Like 3 or 4 more trays, and then we'll move on to this other jewelry. Complete different kind of jewelry.
Oh, crazy.
Crazy stuff getting ready to happen. Rusty Swords, congratulations. All right, let's go with this tray here. We got another tray. Lucas just been putting this stuff together. I'm going to just kind of work through the tray with you. So here you got some costume earrings. Here's a key. Blue pendant. That's pretty nice shape. Blue pendant. This is glass. That's on the tray. This is, I don't know what this is. A hanging bird, maybe. Is it a bird? A bird pendant? I don't know. Something. I guess it's a bird. Yeah. Bird. Here's some shell and quartz. Shell and quartz. That's pretty cool. That's on the tray. Some bluestone stuff. Whatever that stuff is. This is pretty now. What is this? This is very nice. Wow. Okay. Different level here. Check that out. That's gorgeous. That is in this lot. It's signed MX. MX, whatever that might mean. Here we go. This is going in. Bracelet. It looks like it would work just fine. It's a kind of clips through there. Okay. And then 2 more necklaces back here on the back side. So everything on this tray, one price. Now I love this piece. Let's sell it. The whole tray
On the
lot
clock.
on the clock. All this jewelry.
5, 3,
2, 1, sold. Deb Vandy. Deb Vandy, congratulations. All right, Lucas is training up in the lot. Now, these are a lot of earrings in this one. And then look at this bug ring. That's a ring there. It's a bug. That's kind of fun. Let me flip the camera back down. Everything on the tray goes, guys. Pins. There's a red, white, and blue pin. There are a pair of these earrings on there. Those are fun.
There's a lot of pairs, only like a couple.
Mostly pairs, a couple singles, but mostly pairs.
See the
And
Christmas tree pair.
look at there's a duck
pair.
or a swan or a
Swan.
goose or something. Duck, goose, swan. Those are pretty. Very pretty. Those match that last set, I think, or close.
That necklace.
Marvella. That one signed Marvella Turtle.
Wow.
Very interesting group, guys. Look at
This
these
one, Audrey?
balls here. These are crazy. Okay, so everything on there. Ooh, I like this pair right here in the middle.
I know,
Those
there's
are
some-
fun. Very interesting grouping of jewelry. Everything on this tray goes tray lot, one price, and start at sudden death, 15
All right,
seconds.
it's gone.
It's on the clock. On the clock. Everything in there. How we doing with time?
5,
5 seconds.
4.
3, 2, 1, and sold it. It goes out to Fish Bop. Congrats, Fish Bop.
This is probably the last group.
This is our last group.
And it's just this right here. What
Okay.
you have in front of you.
All right, so our last group lot. These are good buys. That's a signed piece. I don't know what it signed. It signed something. Check that one out real quick. Pair of earrings are in here. There's a mood style ring. I don't know what you call that thing. Definitely some vintage costume though. Check out the style on that. That's wild. I'm not sure what that's called. Piece of glass it looks like. Here is a neat pin. Another costume ring. Another costume. Lots of costume. Lots of rings on this one. Look at all these rings in there. And then a perfume bottle here. This is a perfume. I think. No, it's not. That's lucite. That's a lucite pendant. I thought it was a perfume bottle. That's a lucite pendant.
Here.
Big beaded necklace here. Beaded one has a little
It could be a
thing
belt,
coming off
too.
the edge there.
Here's a heart.
Belt. That might be a
bracelet.
belt. A heart bracelet's in there. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, that's all. Here's another heart. Check out that heart pendant.
Do we want the W word?
This one looks like Brighton here. Let's double check. I think this might be Brighton. It feels like Brighton. Man, very nice quality piece here. Yeah, this is Brighton. Wow, let's just sell that. Let's sell this real quick by itself. This is pretty nice. Brighton necklace. We're going to change the weight and sell that real quick. It is a pendant.
Which one?
That one.
There we go. It's probably 24-inch-ish. Brighton. It is signed. Here's the inside. Here's the out. It's got all your tags and stuff right there. And check this out. Do I have lapel pins, brooches for men's suits? Possibly. I'm sure we do somewhere. I'm not sure we're getting ready to get into. We're getting ready to open up a bunch of jewelry from Boca Raton. I got 2 more lots to sell. This lot I'm selling plus 1 more tray full. And then we're going into the Boca Raton stuff. It's going to be fun. Okay, let's roll this. Sell this one.
It's on the clock.
Brighton is on the clock. 10 seconds. Very nice piece of Brighton. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And we sold that one to Nana's Odd Lots. Okay, tray lot next. Go ahead and start it right away on the tray lot. Have to fix your weight or whatever you got to do, but there you go. On the whole tray lot, lots of stuff.
Oh yeah, this one's touchscreen.
This one is here is signed.
And are you ready?
Yeah, sell it.
Going.
This one's signed Monet. So that piece is a piece of Monet. It's signed. A lot of this stuff has been signed that we've been pulling out of here. Oh, look at this bug. Oh, that's a signed bug. I didn't see that, or I sold that separate, guys. It is signed. I can't read it right now. It's too close to the ending. That's in there. Janikins, congratulations. That was cool. Okay. See, there were some good buys today. That was fun. Now, I'm excited about what we're getting ready to do. That was fun. Now I'm excited. Different thing. So let me show you guys what I'm looking at. These trays right here, I have not went through yet. All of this jewelry in here is all from Boca, a friend of mine down there that sends us jewelry. I told you guys a while back about all that high-end designer stuff from Martha's, the jewelry store in Palm Beach and all that. Like the same guy that we got all that from is what this is from. So I'm pretty excited about what's coming. And let's turn this back around. and we are going to sell out of those totes. So I got a tote right here. I'm going to put it in front of me, and we're going to explore and sell. Wow, different level completely, guys. Talk about a necklace. Holy smokes. Look at there, $175 old price tag on there. I'm going to take that off.
Are they doing this all together or?
No, one item.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to sell this item right here. Wow, I'm getting rid of the old string tag. Partial string tag still on it. What the heck? Just leave it alone. Check it out. Adjustable. It's got art glass, mostly carnival glass.
Wow.
Look at that. Like
That's
carnival glass looking stuff, the whole piece. That's all handmade. That is so crazy. This is the first out of my friend from Boca that sent up this crazy jewelry. And like I said, he's the one that sold us all of that Martha's jewelry store stuff. Is that signed? I don't think so. Don't see a signature on it. It's just cool. Adjustable, probably 16 to 18 inch adjuster in there, somewhere in that range. Oh man, that's just cool. Very interesting piece. That's the first piece out of the lot. Let's go. Let's sell that one.
It's on the clock.
Crazy designer necklace, guys. Here's the back. You can see it's all handmade. Everything about that's handmade, 100% handmade.
5.
5 seconds. You'll be the only one to have one because it's one of a kind. And it's out of here. That goes to Ladies Vintage.
Great box.
Let me put this up here. It's such a heavy tote, and I can just work out of it this way. Okay. Wow. Okay, I have no idea who made this. This is crazy. Look at this. I think we should sell that, Luke.
Oh yeah.
This thing is gorgeous.
That's cool.
Costume jewelry, some sort of a designer costume. It's got a partial tag on there that I cannot read up here. And just wild stuff. Okay. Looks like 80s to me. An 80s designer costume. Very interesting. And let's sell that piece next.
Looks like the ocean.
The ocean. It does look like the ocean. 10 seconds. Very cool piece. Here's the bottom.
Kind of reminds me
Totally 80s. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and sold it. That one goes to Ladies Vintage.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Now check this out. Look at this shell. Isn't that awesome? Look at that. So cool. Okay, and it's got all this beadwork. It's got the clasp right here. It's got about a 2-inch adjuster. That's probably about 16 to 18, maybe 18 to 20 in that range. Around 18 inches. And let's sell that one.
Oh,
On the clock.
On the clock. A very cool piece, guys. I mean, that's beautiful. Love the work on that. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, bargain on that one.
Oh my god.
Good pickup, Mary Will. You're gonna love that when you get that and see that firsthand. You're gonna be like, I cannot believe I bought that for that price. Okay, blue and white porcelain Chinese beads. This is fun. I think I have 2 Chinese necklaces here. This one is cloisonne.
ooh.
Wow, that's cloisonne. This is just a strand. So you have a cloisonne strand of beads, cloisonne strand right here. This is not a finished piece, okay? But it's gorgeous cloisonne stranding. A bunch of balls on there, and the blue and white porcelain ones. There you go. So 2 pieces for 1 price, Chinese pieces that they look like. And let's sell both of those.
Going.
On the clock. The white one is finished, though. That's already finished out into a necklace. This is all cloisonne. Those are huge, too. They're probably 1/2-inch balls on
Those
there.
are so pretty.
Very, very pretty pieces. Have fun with that. 2 seconds left. 1, and we sold that group to Fish Bop. Congrats, Fish Bop. All right. I have no idea what these are. Oh, they're pendants. Okay. They hang beadwork pendants. They have the middle is porcelain, it looks like. I think. Or is it shell? No, it's not porcelain. It's something like a hand painted, hand decorated shell or a. I don't know the material, guys. I can't tell you the material because I don't know what it is. It looks like the back is leather. They're beads. Very cool. And there's 2 of them. There's 2 of these. So we're going to sell you 2 like tribal pieces here for 1 price.
Somebody's been asking for tribal.
Mimi, was it who was that was asking? Like Mims?
Oh gosh, I have a note on it, but it's on the computer at home.
It's on the computer at home. Oh no. Okay, well let's sell these 2. Did you know there's a FLW house near Springfield, Ohio? Westcott House is beautiful. Yes.
Yeah, the
The Westcott House is absolutely awesome. It's in Springfield.
We drive past on the way to work.
Yeah, we pass it every single day. 3, 2, 1, and sold it. We actually did a video with it. Glorious Treasure 02. We featured them in one of our YouTube videos when we were first starting. Actually, it may have been only Facebook a long time ago. Okay, this one looks Persian, guys. I did not test this for silver, but man, that's good looking. I don't see any signatures on it. Some kind of a double bird piece with a shell in the middle, or that's like a carnelian maybe in the middle. Definitely silver tone. If it's silver, it's a bonus. Here's what the backside looks. Kind of reminds me of a Persian piece. And it's got an old $44 price tag on it from whenever that was in a shop somewhere.
Dragon.
And let's do it.
On the clock.
On the clock. Very cool decoration on this. They look like deer. Yeah, there are 2 deer, and then you got the heads up here, deer at the top. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold that one. That one goes to Deb Vondi. Congrats, Deb Vondi. Here's another one. Look, we should test this for silver. Man, these look like they're silver. We got our asset out here anywhere?
I can go grab it. You want me to?
I mean, these might just be silver plate. I don't know. You guys probably know online better, but that's cool. Look at the carving in the middle on the stone. It's got all this inlay work all through here. Great looking pendant. That's a huge pendant. It's probably 2.5, 3 inch wide, 2 inch tall. $44 price tag again. This is all old, new stock on this stuff. I think that's what this is. This piece anyway. Let's do it.
Fine.
Audrey.
They're not marked anything. They are not marked anything. 5 seconds, guys. This is cool. Right out of the tote. 3, 2, 1, and sold it. It goes to Christadel. Wow.
Those are pretty cool.
Are those signed? Any of that stuff up there signed? Holy smokes. Look at this thing, guys. That's it looks like maybe Chinese or Tibetan or something. That's carnelian in the middle. And it's got all this silver tone. It's got an old $54 tag on it from years ago. Pretty cool piece. And again, just pulling out of the box. Not seen any of this until we have pulled it out. So let's do it. Let's run it.
On the clock.
Here's the end. Very cool. This is heavy too. I mean, this has got to weigh a couple ounces of material here. I love the engraving on that big stone in the middle. And 1 second, and it's sold. That goes to Tiki for Life.
I don't see anything.
Nothing on there. Ooh, what are these?
Oh no, that's crazy.
These
cool.
are awesome faceted stone beads. I've got 2 strands of these. I have no idea what these beads are, guys, but these are gorgeous. They're definitely stone, okay? 100% stone, faceted beads, 2 strands. Look at the work on all that. There must be like 50 or so facets on every one of those things. Gorgeous stones, 2 strands. Here they are side by side. Sudden death again on the 2 strands, and let's run those.
On the clock.
2 strands of faceted beads straight out of this box from Boca Raton, Florida. These are awesome. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and sold it. Those go to Tiki for Life. I told you I was going to have a great show today for everybody that jumped in. Wow, here's another one of these shell pieces, guys. Check this out. That is such great work on these. Beautiful, beautiful work. Here's the back side. Here's the front. Go ahead and start it up. It is a necklace. It is completed, and it's all there. It's on the clock. Complete necklace, guys. Very cool. 5 seconds. I just want the shell. 2, 1, and sold it. Junks won the auction. Okay.
First time buyer.
First time buyer. Thank you. You just wanted the shell. I just happened to just have a shell. Okay. There was one that didn't have the end on it, so it was just like a pendant only. Talk about a great pendant. Here you go. This thing is gorgeous. Pendant on the pendant, and let's sell that one.
It's on the clock.
Very beautiful pendant, ready to be hung on a necklace.
I didn't see any marks on those.
Okay, no marks on those. Cool. All right.
Can you look for anything else?
4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and we sold it. W Jan, congratulations, W Jan.
Look.
Tibetan?
Yeah.
Ah, here we go. Unusual beads from the Himalayas and Tibetan jewelry and tribal arts. That's the note that was in this bag right here. That's kind of cool. So I was correct on Tibetan jewelry. Okay, I don't know. This one right here, guys, is some kind of a head. It's got like an amethyst stone up here, and then like maybe a coral. Maybe is that coral? It looks like it. Faceted amethyst and coral. Very cool Buddha head. There you go. Let's run that one. It's a big piece. Big piece on the clock. And that one, like I said, Tibetan. I believe this. Most of this is Himalaya and Tibetan stuff that we're working through. 2 seconds. One and sold that one. Tiki for life. Congrats.
These are semi-parvos.
Okay, check this pendant out, man. That is something. So there you go. All the little pearls in the pendant. That is so cool, guys. Here's a pendant. There you go. Let's run that one.
On the clock.
On the clock. Here we go. There's the backside again of the shell. There's all the oyster shell, I guess, with all the pearls that are formed in there. 2 seconds. One and sold that one. That goes to Janikins. Congratulations. Now I got a square one. Same thing. Square one. Guess I should look for silver fittings, but I never thought about it. That's all right. It doesn't matter. Square one. Let's run it.
On the clock.
Very cool piece, guys. On the clock. 10 seconds. 7, 3, 2, 1, and sold it to Quilting Kelly. Congratulations, Quilting Kelly. Okay, let's see what we got in this one. Oh wow, Luke, that looks like jade, bud.
Tell me about it.
Is that gold on there? We should test that for gold.
I can go. Want me to go grab test?
Go grab a test kit and bring it in here. Let's see. I just want to make sure. I mean, look, this is what just came out of that box. I have no idea.
See those pendants?
Oh my golly. Let's sell this while we're waiting for that test kit. Check this out. That is a stone. Now there is a stone, guys. That is gorgeous. Polished. It's made into a pendant already. A very minor checkering up on the top corner, probably where it was cut. But that is absolutely stunning piece. That is so cool. Let's run that one.
On the clock.
You just never know what we're going to pull out here at Burners. Holy moly. I agree. That is gorgeous. Take advantage of that one. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and it's out of here. Okay, that one goes to Dreamy. Dreamy, that was cool. Man, this stuff is crazy. I didn't even realize. I bought this stuff from my friend. He said you're gonna love the deal, and I just trust him. I'm like, all right, I'll take it. And I didn't open it until right now. Here's another piece. Now look, this is a bottom of a necklace. These are all pearl pieces down in there, and they got the loops already made. So this is like just a hanging pendant. And let's sell that one. That's cool. Look at the colors on there. Purple.
Hey, you want to give me that piece?
Yeah, just test it for silver and gold. I'm not sure if it's either or not. I just want to make sure we're not selling like carat gold and diamonds here, if that's what that is. 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. That one goes to Low Country Gems. That was a neat piece. Okay. Let me dig for a second. What is this thing? I have no idea. Another tribal looking piece. Leather backed, all beadwork and stuff on it. That's what it looks like. And let's sell it.
On the clock.
It is on the clock. This is some cool stuff coming out, guys. You got to admit. Not seen anything like this before. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and sold it. Fish Bob. Fish Bob.
Here, Dad.
All right. So Lucas said that it is definitely a fox, but did not test gold or silver. But it looks like jade. Okay. So here you go. I think it's jade. It is a pendant, so you can hang it up, and it's got I think one stone missing right there. That's cool. It needs a stone put back. It looks like a jade piece. It's definitely a green stone. I'm gonna say that for sure. I did not test the density of it, but beautiful piece. Let's sell that one.
On the clock.
On the clock, and here we go. Very cool stuff. Well, if you're just joining our show, guys, what we have is we got a group of jewelry from Boca Raton that was brought up to us. I've been buying off this gentleman for years. Zeiss Jenna, he's actually the gentleman that sold me all of Martha's jewelers inventory. And like we've been selling Valentino and all this kind of stuff. This is the guy that got me all of that. He brought me this deal up and he said, "You're just going to love the deal." And so I just trusted him and I said, "Okay, I'll take it." And now we're unboxing and selling. So check out this. This is a hand carved. That's a what is that for? Like a belt? I'm assuming Chinese buckle, hand carved, probably Tibetan. A lot of this stuff was Tibetan, I believe, coming out of here. So that's a cool piece, hand carved. Let's sell two of them. I've only got two. These are the only two we got, and here's the other one. We're gonna sell both of these hand carved buckles. So how these work, you can see right here how it's got something tied, and you would tie something from the other side, so you could make your buckle out of it, right? So here's your two holes. There's a hole there and a hole there, and here's the animal that's carved on it. There's a bat on the back, and this one's very smooth on the back, kind of a burl wood. And let's sell these two. They are both wood. They are both carved. They're on the clock. Both pieces for one price. Let me get my fingers out of the way. There we are. Very cool. And 5 seconds. 2, 1, and we sold those. Those go to Kneps. Congratulations. All right. All right, let's see what the next bag brings us here, guys. This is kind of just fun. Pearls. If you like pearls, today's the day to be in the show. Look at this. Wowzers. Pearl pieces made and wrapped around with the silver tone. Again, I don't think that is sterling on this. I think that's a toned silver on these. But we did not test it. And that chain on that one is just on the inside. You're going to have to mess around and get it out. There it goes. All right. Just came out of the bag. Again, straight from Boca. Let's sell that beautiful pearl necklace.
On the clock.
Here's the backs. Isn't that interesting how those are formed? That is so cool. This is new old stuff, guys. So this stuff's got some age on it, but I don't think it's ever been worn. 1 second and sold. That goes to 235 Sammy Sam.
Sammy Sam.
Sammy Sam. Okay, here's another one of these foxes, but this is a different stone. I don't know if that's a brown jade or what that is. It's a hard stone. And it's got one of those foxes wrapped around it, and it is a pendant. And let's sell that one.
On the clock.
On the clock. Here we go. This is the last one of these, unless there's one in a different tote, guys. There was only two, one green, one brown. So take advantage. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and sold it. That one goes to the guy won the auction. G guy won the auction. Congrats. All right, this is kind of fun. Art glass pendant. Art glass pendant with wire wrapped around. Okay, let's go. Art glass pendant with wire. Let me see what else we got in that one. Just set that right there. Some strands. Okay, we'll get those next. 3 seconds. 2, 1, and sold it. That goes out to Fancy Nan. Okay, check out these faceted stones, guys. All faceted stone. That is a beautiful strand of stones. So you got the brown ones and the black ones. These are all faceted as well. These are stone. These could be onyx or glass. It's either onyx or they're glass, one of the two. But this is definitely stone. They're unfinished, just strands. Let's sell these.
On the clock.
And they're on the clock.
These are all loose.
4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and we sold the strands. They go to Quilton Kelly. Congratulations. Okay, these are tiger eye strands. All right, check this out. That's tiger eye. That's tiger eye. This is tiger eye. Okay, these I have no idea what these are. These turquoise or some kind of a blue stone. These are faceted too. These are all faceted blue stones. I've got 2 strands of those, plus all that tiger eye just showed you. And these are probably 16-inch, maybe 18s. plus the group of Tiger Eyes. So the blues and the browns, guys. Here we go. All for one price.
All right, it's going.
On the clock. Those are gorgeous stones, whatever those are. They look like Larimer. I don't know. They might be. I just don't know. They're faceted. They are stone. They are gorgeous. 1 second. Oh, it's gone. Nice pickup. That was a buy. Quilting Kelly again. Congratulations. Okay, so what is this? I got some strands of jewelry here. I have no idea. Maybe they were making something. These are strands though. There's 2 strands. This one's not quite finished. They were starting to finish this one, so this has like the stuff to finish it on here, but it's not finished. So there's another strand. Okay. Here is a strand. Let me see what I got here. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna make somebody a bargain. And then this strand right here. These are mostly finished. It just needs a clasp put on this one. Look at that. All of these strands of jewelry for one price. Check out that. That's a lot of pieces. Somebody can have some fun making some jewelry. I'm assuming that this stuff is all Tibetan and Chinese. That's what a lot of the other stuff has been. So that's what we can assume on it.
They're going.
4 seconds for all those strands. 3, 2, 1, and there's a bargain. Deb Vandy, congratulations. That's kind of cute. Here, let me see what you got in there. What's this?
These are our St. Cargus right here.
What is this? This looks interesting. I think this is garnet. Okay, guys, this is gonna be a really cool piece. Here's the back. This is the back side. That's all like quartz on the back, and when you flip it around, look at the front. Okay. Garnet beads all the way around. It looks like it's got some. They were still in the process of making and finishing and refining that. But here's what you got. You got this one right here, as well as this whole bag. It looks like it fell apart on them. So this whole bag and this was in the bag. They were either making it or something. And so this right here is what you're getting. A bag and a pendant, as shown.
It's gone.
I like the back of this thing. I really like that quartz looking stuff on there. And whole bag and pendant right there.
5.
4 seconds. 3, 2, lots of pieces in there. It looked like mostly garnet beads in that one. Mary Will, congrats. All right, that was fun. See what else we got here, Luke. Let me see what
All the stuff down there is finished.
let's see these green pendants right here. Wow, look at that. Is that is that like a piece of plastic over the back of that still? That blue? I think it is.
The blue?
Yeah, that's just a film. There's silver under that. Yeah, here we go. That's without it right there. Okay, check this out. That's a green quartz of some sort surrounded with all those little beads finished into a pendant. Man, it's got a shiny back on it. And here's the little necklace pendant right here. So a necklace pendant is really cool. Let's sell it.
All right, it's running.
It's on the clock. All right, Luke, let me see the next one. I'll open up another one.
Yeah.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. That goes to G Guy. Okay, we're gonna open up another tote, guys. Here we go. New tote coming open. Somebody, I hope our tribal person is watching today because this has definitely got some Tibetan stuff in here, and this is crazy. Holy smokes! Look at that. Okay, silver tone looks like an onyx in the middle, and it's got all this beadwork all the way around. This thing is beautiful. And let's do it. Gorgeous piece there, guys. Check that one out. It's going to be fun. Grab them while you can, because once we're done with this group, it's not like I get this every day. This is like once in a lifetime stuff coming out. And we sold it. That goes to Mary Will 87738. Mary Will. All right. Let's see what we got here. This is wild.
That's cool.
They look like turquoise beads and brownstone beads. Check that out. I'll get a close up for you. And then here is what the edges look like. Here's the edge. It is adjustable, so that you can go from probably 16 to 18 is my guess on there. And then that's pretty cool. All right, let's just sell that one next. And man, cool stuff, guys. Take advantage. Talk about one of a kind pieces. That's kind of like every single piece is a handmade one of a kind. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Sold it. That goes to Deb Vondi. Congratulations. All right, let me get the next piece out. So let's go with the shells and pearls next. Man, this is crazy. Wow, look at that. Okay, there's the front side. Look at the back. All shells and pearls. Shells and pearls, guys. Talk about great designer jewelry, handmade pieces. Here you go. Every piece is one of a kind.
It's on the clock.
On the clock. Absolutely stunning jewelry. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Whoa, nice pickup. That goes to G Guy again. Okay, G Guy got that one. Here's another one. This looks Tibetan. Very heavy, kind of like a nickel plate or something. It feels like the weight of it feels like that. And all of these straighten out so they do hang proper. Just get them all untwisted. All right, undo one, another one tangles. There we go. There it is. So here you go. Here's the pendant with all the little charms on the bottom. Pretty cool, right? Here's the back.
All right.
Here's the front.
I'll be right.
And that's a long piece. That's probably that's going to be 22 inch or so, maybe a little longer, maybe 24 inch, in that range. And let's sell it.
On the clock.
It's on the clock. Take advantage, guys. We've got. We're just going to sell for a little while today, and then we'll be out of this stuff for a while. I don't know when we'll get back in here. So, 2 seconds, 1, and that piece is gone. That goes to Cupcake Cam 8. Cupcake Cam 8.
Want to drink?
I got water right here. I'll just take one of these. All right, another individually made, handmade piece, guys. There is so many little pieces. This is kind of like that one earlier that was in copper tone. This one's all silver tone. Very cool. Look at all the wire work on that. That's all handmade. All handmade. It is adjustable, so you can go from probably 16 to 18 inch on the adjust. And pretty cool. That'd be great for a wedding. Wear that to a wedding, you know what I mean? Like, that'd be awesome. Let's do it.
On the clock.
On the clock. One thing you got to say, guys, here at Brenner Brothers, you never know what kind of jewelry we're going to sell next. We just get so much. Now let's
3,
picture frame.
2.
1, and it's out of here. That one goes to Vintage Curator. Okay, that was cool. Let me see if I can find something fabulous coming out. Oh, this is cool. Check this out, guys.
Ooh.
It's got a lobster. No, what are those? That's a crab, isn't it? No, lobster. That's lobster. What is that? Am I right, lobster? I mean, I don't know my fish at all, do I? That's missing an eye. That one's missing an eye on it. Well, let me see if I got a second piece since that's missing an eye. Here's another strand of beads. Let's sell these 2 strands for one price. Oh, this is actually 4 strands. There's 2 strands hooked together. So you can see how those are hooked. There's each one of those are like that. So there's 4 strands there. But we're going to count them as 2. These 2 are hooked together, and these 2, all the costume beads on these with the one eye missing on the costume beads.
All right.
Shrimp. That's what the
It's
word I
gone.
was looking for. It's a shrimpy. Okay. Costume beads. A lot of beads there, though. Here's the clasp on it all. Right there. And 2 seconds left. 1, and we sold all of that. Prawn cupcake cam. Congratulations. Let me see here. This feels like glass. Yeah, they've got to be glass. I don't think they're quartz. Yeah, I think these are all glass. Check that strand of glass out. All faceted. Very, very cool piece. Let me get 2 pieces of glass jewelry. Here's another one. There we go. 2 of these for one price. They're both glass. Okay? They're both glass. Very nice glass grouping. Let's sell those.
All right, they're on the clock.
They're on the clock and they're running. 2 necklaces for one price, all faceted. Beautiful group. 3 seconds. 2, a 1, and we sold it. That goes to Charlotte's Web. That's a cool name, Charlotte's Web. All right, this one here, look at there, $150 price tag on the back of that one. $150, right there's the price tag. That's when they had it for sale, and this is just crazy looking piece. I don't know what you call it. It's adjustable. Yeah, there's the front. There's the back. It looks Tibetan to me. And let's sell that necklace. It is big. Yeah, I mean, very big piece. I'm dangling it everywhere. And there's what it looks like again. Here's the whole piece. 2 seconds, a 1, and sold it. G Guy, congratulations. Talk about big. Now, this is big. Some sort of shell. I don't even know how you make something like that. What the heck? Look at this. So look, these things are huge. These pieces are.
That's crazy.
Very wild piece of jewelry here. It goes together back like that. I mean, see what I'm talking about when I say it's huge? That's big. It's a big one. All right, let's run that one.
On the clock.
I don't know if those are shell or horn. I don't know what they're made of. There's the back. Might be horn. I think it might be horn. And sold it. Ladies Vintage. Oh, this is a cool piece. This is definitely a one of a kind, guaranteed, 100%. It's all handmade. Check this tribal piece out, guys. These are pottery. So each one of these are pottery. This is so cool. Here's another one down here. They're all pottery faces. So this would, how would we wear this? This would go down below. It would go like this. Let me put this on, give you an idea of what it might look like. There you go. So you got the necklace with the 3 faces on it. That's so cool. Here we are. It's got a pressure clasp on it. Let me see. Yep, goes that way. Clasp works fine. The clasp is signed. Oh, it might be silver. Hold on. Loop. You got loop. Where'd the loop go? 14 karat gold filled clasp. Okay, and these are made of, they're all hand painted. They're made out of like a terracotta material. They're hand painted faces. This is all pottery, the whole thing. That is absolutely one of a kind tribal necklace, 14 karat gold filled clasp. And let's sell that one.
On the clock.
Absolutely fabulous. This is one of those pieces you see somewhere that brings tons and tons of money. You're like, oh yeah, I remember that. Because it's one of a kind. Look at the faces, kind of Picasso looking faces on there. Watch this be a Picasso necklace. That'd be crazy, huh? Ladies Vintage, if it is, let us know. Beadwork belt. Okay. It's wood up here. It goes together like that. There you go. Beadwork belt. So there's your clasp. And look at the work on the beads. This thing is fabulous. All beads. Glass bead, wood, the burled wood clasp, handmade, beautiful piece again. And let's sell it.
On the clock.
On the clock. Here we go. On the beadwork belt. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, nice pickup. That goes out to Talus. Congrats. That was a good buy, Talus. Oh, wow. Now, this is one of those big old Tibetan hanger pieces. A Tibetan hanger is what I'm calling that officially. I don't know if that's the proper name or not, but that's what it looks like. I think it's Tibetan. Himalayan, somewhere in there. Very cool. And let's sell that piece.
On the clock.
On the clock. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. That goes to Talus. Congrats, Talus. This is just really fun. Okay, I have no idea what these are made of, guys. Check out these. What are these? That is so beautiful. They're all polished and put together. I don't know if those are stone. They're not stone. I don't know what they are. Somebody help me out here. What are these things? You can tell that it's all like natural. I think they're all naturally formed pieces, anyways. Well, whatever it is absolutely stunning. Molded? Is it molded? I don't know. They're really cool. Wood and resin, beautiful. I don't know what they are, but they're absolutely stunning. You can see the edges of them too. So there's your edging. All right, adjustable necklace, guys. Very cool.
On the clock.
And on the clock. I don't know. I don't know what they're made of. I'm still baffled on this piece. Lovely piece. 3 seconds. 2. That's a bargain on that one. 1 second. And who gets it? It goes to G Guy. Congrats. Congrats, G Guy. Okay, let me see what else I can dig up out of here. Now that is a necklace. Wowzers. Look at the beadwork on that. That's all beadwork. Here's your clasp. Adjustable clasp. So that just hangs. Oops, yeah. So you can adjust that to whatever length you want. And then look at this down here. So cool. All right, let's sell that big necklace.
All right, on the clock.
Very interesting stuff in this show, guys. Stuff I've not had before, which that's kind of unusual. I usually have most of this stuff.
4.
2 seconds, 1 second, and it's out of here. That's a home run for Fifth Avenue Vintage. Good pickup. All right, another one of these pottery necklaces. It's a different, made differently, but it is pottery. So here's the clasp. The last one had a gold-filled clasp. I didn't check for that one. If it goes like that, that means the necklace is going to hang kind of off-centered like that. If it's, yeah, you see what I'm talking about, right? So if the clasp is there, it's going to be an off-centered hang. That's probably how it goes, something like that. But it may just swing it around. I don't know. That's what it is. It's all pottery, handmade, terracotta. Let's sell that one.
On the clock.
And it is running. Running, running. Unusual, one of a kinds today. 2 seconds left. 1 and sold that one. That was another one of a kind to Talus. Good pickup, Talus. All right, let me get this blue guy out of here. A seahorse. It's a seahorse. That looks 80s. Talk about a statement piece. There you go. Costume necklace with a seahorse on the side. Now that's an enameled seahorse. Let me show you the back. Is that a stone missing in the middle right there? It looks like maybe one right there missing, but there you go. Just like you see it, that's a cool piece with a seahorse on it. And let's run it.
On the clock.
On the clock with the seahorse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. Fish Bob. Man, there's definitely some great looking stuff in here. This one is signed. I think it's signed. It's got like a V. Let me show you down here. So there you go. Right there is the mark. Is that a bat or a butterfly? Maybe a butterfly mark. Anyways, look at this glass pendant, guys. This is art glass. Absolute stunning art glass pendant. These are all glass pieces, and then they go into this rope cord that then goes back up like this. So this is the end. So I'm assuming you just tie that whatever length you want it on the back, and it's got that massive piece of art glass in the bottom. And let's sell it.
Running.
Gorgeous art glass. Looks Venetian. I don't know. Here's the back. 3 seconds. 2, 1, and sold. Fancy Nan. Nice pickup, Fancy Nan. Let me see what else I got in this one. Okay, I'm gonna get another tote out. It seems like every tote has something a little bit different kind of style stuff in it. So let's go to the next style of stuff. See what we can pull out of here. Wow, okay. Let me get my bearings straight here, guys. So this is cool. It looks like a brass back. That's stone. Faceted or glass or something. This looks like malachite on the edge. And look at that. I don't know what that is. It's beautiful though. Look at all the facets on it. Very cool. I love the color on this thing. Very nice piece. And it's on a necklace. So you got the pendant on about a 24-inch chain, maybe 26-inch chain, somewhere in there. Very cool pendant. Let's sell that one.
On the clock.
On the clock.
Never mind.
Maybe not. We're tricking you. It's almost on the clock. Now it's on the clock. Here we go. It is now running. I love the middle of that, all that red, that deep red in there. That's beautiful. And sold it. That goes to Vintage Curator. Nice pickup, Vintage. Okay, guys, I got to get this untangled. But it's going to be worth it when I'm done. Hold on. This thing is intriguing. I'm not sure what I got here yet. So that goes down, and this goes over. Here we go. This is like
Coral.
what do you call that? Like a coral shaping?
Yeah.
Is that what that is? So they're like all these little hanging pieces on here. Looks like a couple of them need refastened. So this one here probably fastens that way or something. Maybe this way. So two pieces of it. They are metal, okay? They are metal. You got the white one there, and you got the brass tone one here, or like a gold or brass tone necklace here. I guess if you were going to wear them, I'm not sure how they go. Somebody smarter than me can probably figure this out, guys. I'm not the smartest in the world. Here we go. Still didn't get it right. Oh, this must attach this way. Oh, there we go. That it's not attached. That's how it should go. Okay, so this piece right here, the loop's there, but it's off on that side. So that means that's got a little bit of damage on them. Okay, these are both have minor damage on them. You guys want them? There's 3 of them. You know what? I got 4 of them. There's a white one and a gold one and a silver tone one. Oops. And they're called, this one's in 2 pieces. Fashion jewelry. Okay, we're just going to sell all of these for one price. Somebody can make something out of them because they got some damage on them. Run those.
All right. On the clock.
On the clock. We're running all these. Then I'll see what else I can dig out of here. I thought these were all in better condition, but they just need some TLC. I'm assuming somebody can have some fun with it. Crazy necklaces. 3 seconds. 2, 1, and wind chimes. There you go. Tacky Toe, you got a box full of wind chimes. I like it. All right, now let's go with these. Little seed pearls, I'm guessing. Here's the clasp. No marks on the clasp. Oh, it's double clasp. So you can adjust this on the size. So you can make it a smaller one or a larger one. So it's got that. There's there's two pieces there. It's probably a bracelet or necklace, so you can do a bracelet or a long necklace or a combination. Little seed pearls, and let's sell that group.
On the clock.
They're on the clock. Shirley Roberts, congrats, Shirley. Okay, so this has got like stone and glass and plastics all mixed.
Hey, Dad. You don't want magazines, do you?
No,
No magazines.
no, just the books. So here's a piece. I'm gonna sell some stuff. So here's one. Here's two. Hold on, this comes apart. That one. This is a magnetic clasp. Big old chunky faux pearls on there, the magnetic clasp. And then this next piece, I think that is that a dragon looking thing down there? No, it's chain. Okay. Look at the weird chains though.
Oh, they're like leopard or cheetah.
Leopard, cheetah print chains. Okay.
Oh, those are cool.
That's a long piece. So these two plus this long one right here. Three pieces out of this box that we're working on. And let's sell all those.
Running.
They're on the clock. I think I might open the next one up. This box is hard to get stuff out of. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and sold it. That goes to Cupcake Can 8. Congratulations. All right. Let me get to the next one. This one looks like jade and turquoise. Very cool. Had an old $75 tag on it from whenever that was on there. Turquoise chunks and jade is what it looks like. They're green stones. Whether they're jade or not, I'm not saying they're natural jade. I'm saying they're hard green stones, and these are turquoise stones. And here's the clasp. Very cool necklace. First piece out of the next tote. Let's sell that one.
All right. It's going.
And it's on the clock. Here we go. One second. Wow, bargain. Gee, guy, congratulations. Man, that was a good pickup. I'm not sure if I want to sell this. This is really awesome here. Okay, check this out. This is glass. Okay. This is all covered with stones, and these are all faceted pieces of glass. This thing is crazy quality. Big piece. All glass. Absolutely awesome. And this is going to be, let me see here. This is rough guesstimate 24-inch glass. And that's heavy and big. Here's the pendant, little Buddha pendant. Picture on the stone. Yeah, it's a Buddha picture down there. Buddha on this guy on the glass pendant. And let's run it.
On the clock.
Very cool piece. The smiling Buddha on glass. You got to love that glass necklace on there too. That's gorgeous glass. 2 seconds, 1 second, and we sold that one. Charlotte's Web. Congratulations, Charlotte's Web. Wow, this is fun. Okay, guys, check this out. These are all glass. These are glass. And then this is some kind of a molded piece in the middle. But everything else is glass. Check that out. All glass, faceted. Original store tag, 150 bucks is what they were selling it for. Very cool piece. And let's sell that one.
All right.
Is it ready? On the clock? All right, here we go. It's on the clock. Interesting piece. Just different stuff today. Different. 2 seconds, 1 second, and it's out of here. Fancy Nan, congrats. All right, this looks like another one of these Tibetan pieces. So let me unhook the chain here. I think this has garnet. I think it has, those could be a green quartz, some kind of a green stone. Maybe it could be a jade or some kind of a hard green stone of some sort. And let me get this unwound. So here we go. That's what she looks like. Look at that. That's crazy. Okay. Here's the back. And here's the front. And then look at all of these stones on the necklace itself. All the way down. And then here's the clasp. Right there. There's your clasp. So big piece. It's going to be approximately 22 inch pendant or necklace with a pendant. And here's the back. And let's sell that one.
On the clock.
It is running. Very cool piece. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and sold it. That goes to Talus. Nice pickup, Talus. Okay, another cloisonne beaded necklace, guys. Got an old string tag still hanging on. Let me get that off the way. There we go. Here is your clasp. And then it's got like, I don't know, 20 or so of these cloisonne beads. It's probably a 24-inch necklace. All cloisonne beads on that. Let's run that one.
On the clock.
And it's running. Very interesting group. Kind of hard to figure out what to sell out of this stuff. It's such crazy stuff. And we sold that one. Fancy Dan. Okay, guys, I think I have the best piece of the show so far coming out. This is so cool. Look at the hardstone. It looks like jade now. That all looks like it's all jade up through here. That's all like a discodoil. Then you've got all of these green stones here. They look like they're jade. They're all hardstone for sure. This is so cool. And then look at these white stones. These are like a white coral. Get a close up on them. Okay, this is an amazing piece of jewelry. And then that bottom adjusts so you can move it around. Here is the clasp right here. So you got your clasp. And then all of those beads that go all the way down into this and then into that. This is awesome. That is so beautiful, guys. This is a showstopper. I want regular time on this thing. Stunning piece. Just pulled it out of here. Absolutely awesome. And let's run this one.
All right. On the clock.
It's selling right now. I believe it's jade and coral. It's definitely green stones, as shown. They're definitely a gorgeous hard stone, all in green. Transparency is really cool on this piece. More solid colors on this one. Then you got all these green balls all through it. This is just absolutely stunning. And the white balls they feel like coral, like white coral. 1 second, and that is a bargain. Hoosier Carol. I love that buy. Good pickup, Hoosier. Nice job. Man, let me see what else is in. This is a fun one. Golly, look at all the quartz. Go back to sudden death. This one is quartz. I'm gonna sell 2 necklaces. And this is awesome shell and glass, beaded faceted glass. So faceted glass shell, and that's going to be about a 36-inch necklace there, and then all the quartz. So 2 absolutely stunning pieces, one price. Sudden death. Let's go.
On the clock.
And they are running. 7 seconds. 6, 3, 2, 1, and we sold those 2. They go to Fish Bob. Nice pickup, Fish Bob. Let me see what else I can manage out of this group. Okay, this one's different. Check this out. This is just a fun piece. So look at the pendant first off. That's a cool pendant, okay? Molded pendant of some sort, some kind of molded pendant. It's just fun. And then it's got all these stones, different kinds of stones and gemstones and whatever, all the way through the whole piece. So look at all that. They're all different all the way up. Just every little piece is something different. Very cool, very interesting. And that's going to be approximately, what is that, 16, 30 inch 30-inch necklace with the monkeys. Let's sell it. Here's the back.
On the clock.
It is running right now. little family there. I love all the beadwork on there too. This is pretty cool. And it is out of here. Work M. Congrats on that one. All right. I have got, let me get a few more pieces out of the next tray, okay? I'm going to go to the next tray and we will grab some pieces out of it next. I have no idea what this one's going to have. Every tray so far has been kind of like uniquely different than the one before. So let's start with this one. I see some art glass. What do we got here? Guys, it's not finished. It is a strand of glass beads that was being finished. And look at these beads. That's all art glass. All art glass. That is cool. Here is some more beads. Okay. And then it's got, on the end, it's got part of a toggle on there already. The other side is not finished. You can see where they've been tying it off as they're working on it. And that is an absolute stunner. It just needs some more work.
It kind of looks like donuts.
They kind of look like donuts.
That's
They
so
kind of
cute.
do, don't they? That's cool glass piece. Let's sell that.
On the clock.
On the clock of the glass. And those are beautiful pieces of glass. In 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold it. That goes to Cupcake Cam. Cupcake Cam. I'm just saying, we don't ever know what we're going to pull out of this stuff. Wow. Let me see what this is. Oh, that one's got a little tiny broke spot on it. I'm going to sell that one. All right, let's see what's in this bag.
Oh, wow.
Aren't those weird? All right, guys, somebody was assembling a necklace. So here's the first part. So I'm going to show you this in pieces here. Okay, so there's piece one. This is some sort of is that hard plastic or amber? Let me get my light out. Is that amber? That's what it looks like under black light. I don't know, guys. What do you tell me? It's the color. It's not agate. It's really light, very light. And it does that under plastic or under black light. Don't know. That's in there though. That piece is in there. And then there's I don't know, a whole bunch of other stuff. So this piece here, it feels like a molded piece of some sort. There's these kinds of balls in here too. There's a couple heads. The heads are stone. These are definitely stone. It's not cold. It's just kind of room temperature on that piece. The stones were definitely cold. These were definitely cold. These are not cold. These are just room temperature. So all this is in this tray. I'm just gonna show you this tray because it's got a lot of little pieces that I just, like all that. It looks like somebody was putting together some really cool pieces here. That's one. These are stone. Okay, there's 3 of these stone heads in there. There's one of these carved balls. That's all carved. That's all stone. And then the rest, I think, is all molded. So the whole group, one price. Let's sell that lot.
On the clock.
The whole thing.
Three, 2, 1.
Sold it. SJ1222. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let me see if I can figure out anything else in this stack here to sell. Ooh, this is beautiful. All right, guys, I'm going to sell this pendant. It's an abalone and mother of pearl. Look at this. Now, the little pearl thing that's missing is right here. It's in the bag. Just needs touched back on there. It is a pendant. Here's your loop. So here's the back, here's the front, and then here's your extra stone that is not attached. So we're going to sell that one next, and let's do it. Very cool pendant.
It's running.
It's running. Just interesting things. I don't even know how to describe half the stuff we're selling today. And we sold that one to Sammy Sam. Congratulations. Make sure that goes back in here. I don't want to lose that pendant. Okay. Or pearl, I mean. Okay, here's another one of these shells that's got yeah, it's like sliced in half, and this is what it looks like. A shell. Let's sell that shell right there.
On the clock.
And it's running. It is on the clock. Ooh, for the shell. 2 seconds. 1 second. Oh, it's gone. Nice pickup. Work M. Okay, so I got an idea. What time was it? We're right at 19 here. Do you guys want to buy some bag jewelry from Fort Lauderdale? Buy the bag. It's not a trick question. Sure. Okay. Stay with me. You're gonna have to change the weight to the flat rate stuff we do for the bags. Do you not do that? No, ask Luke. I'll ask Lucas to come over here. Okay, let me go grab my cart, and we are gonna grab some bags, and I'm gonna sell some jewelry from Fort Lauderdale. Buy the bags. We're going on a field trip. Road trip. Let's get Lucas. Okay, so let's get back here. Lucas, need your help. Getting all the books cataloged. That's cool. We need you to come back here and fix our weight. We are going to sell some bags of jewelry. So I need a cart too. We have an empty cart. Not one empty. That's impossible.
We have the gray one you've been working off of. That's it.
No, we'll get this big cart right here.
Woo.
So what, Lucas? Can we do this where we're spread out, where I sell from back here and she starts it over here?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll stay with her for a minute, and then we'll make. And I need a marker to come down here when you come, okay? So I can mark the bags. Well, I got one. I got a Sharpie right here. All right, guys, road trip. If y'all know me, you don't want to ever miss these little field trips like this because it's going to be good. What I have going on in front of me is some jewelry from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Buy the bag. So I'm going to set my camera right here. Put you guys where you can see me. Let's turn that a little bit. Kind of like that. All right, we got reception okay. Am I good? So these bags are literally costume jewelry. I'm gonna sell a couple. We're gonna see. Costume jewelry. I'm gonna hold it up. And then Lucas, if you guys can hear me, if you've got everything on that side, then I'm just gonna hold it up here and sell it and mark it. I will just mark it whatever the number is that I see. And if you can start from back there whenever you're ready, that's a lot of jewelry, guys. This is Fort Lauderdale, okay? It's on the clock right now. There's 10 seconds left on a whole bag full of Fort Lauderdale. This thing weighs like a lot. This is a big bag. 3 seconds on a massive bag full of jewelry, guys. Absolute crazy. Oh my golly. Talus. We're not going to sell very many of these. I didn't advertise them, but good pickup. Talus. You got bag 83. Item shown 83. Talus. All right. That was the first bag. I think I need more light. I feel like I'm not bright enough where they can really see the stuff here. All right, I'm gonna do one more. This we may only sell two. I'll do one more. Let me show you before you start it though. This is really cool, guys. Look at there. There's a train down there. Pins, pendants. These bags are approximately 5 to 6 pounds of costume jewelry from Fort Lauderdale, as shown. We'll sell one more, and then we will see if we go for it or not. Let's sell that one. on the clock. It's running right now. Very, very heavy. Very, very heavy. It's got a lot of stuff in there. 2, 1, and sold that one. That one goes to Fish Bob. Fish Bob. Hold on, let me write your name on there. Fish Bob. And that was item number 84 for Fish Bob. All right, let me sell one more. We'll try it one more time. These are all, again, from my friend in Fort Lauderdale, guys. I don't know what's in them. Good, bad, and ugly is all I'm going to say. Good, bad, and ugly. I'm going to say it's a big bag. Fort Lauderdale, as shown. And let's sell that one. Approximately 5 pounds of jewelry. That's a big gallon bag. There's another bag of stuff in there too. I don't know what's on the inside. 2 seconds left. 1, and we sold that one to Annie Stanley. That was item number 85. So 85 to Annie Stanley. Okay, that was 85. Let's go one more here. All right, this one looks interesting. Lots of color. I'm literally pulling these right off the shelves. And here we go. Let's run it. On the bag full. Costume jewelry on the whole bag. Two seconds, 1 second, and sold it to Hoosier Carroll. Hoosier Carroll got bag number 86. Hoosier Carroll, okay, bag number 86. Let me see. Okay, now guys, I'm going to tell you, this bag is full of miniature bags. So when you see this, it's usually stuff that I would sell separately when he does this. So there's bags of bags in there. It's hard to see through the camera. Not a lot of light back here, but this one is full of bags inside of bags. So you can see pendants up here. There's necklaces. There's all sorts of stuff. Bags in bags on this one. That usually means there's better stuff to sell it separately, but you know what? It's on the shelf. So let's sell it. Bags of bags. If you're looking for one to take a gamble on, I would recommend this one, guys. This is a cool one. And sold it. It goes to Nana's Odd Lots. That was bag number 87. Nana's Odd Lots. And it's sold. All right, let's go to bag number 88. Okay, oh, look at this bangle bracelet up here, the blue one. Lots of different kinds of stuff. There's another colored bangle right here. You can see that. That's a colored bangle bracelet. And all of this stuff is all going and sell it. Just breathe. Do lots on Monday now. I'm just kind of having fun. This is a pop-up sale. It's not the same stuff we sell on Friday. This is stuff from Fort Lauderdale, so it's not my Friday jewelry that we normally get. And this one is sold. Hoosier Carroll. What do we have here? Number 88, Hoosier Carroll. We've been selling all sorts of stuff. Hoosier Carroll. We had a lot of tribal jewelry and Tibetan jewelry that we just sold. We were just opening up stuff. Just breathe. You can win this one, Just Breathe. Okay, this one looks like it's got a lot of heavy. This bag is heavy. A heavier bag, okay? Lots of volume in this one. Lots of volume. And these are all Fort Lauderdale. Can't tell you exactly what's in them, guys. There's going to be a lot of good pieces. There's going to probably be some parts as well. But whatever's in it is in it. If you're not sure if you want to bid on something like this, then just don't bid. But, yeah, I want you to be happy with it. So Buy it like you see it. Let me know how good you did afterwards, and I hope you all make a lot of money on them when you buy these. So here, let's sell this one. Start it off there. Next bag is on the clock. Here we go. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold it. That one is Just Breathe Boutique. Got one. Just Breathe Boutique. And that was bag number 89. Yeah, 89. Let me see what we got going on here. Darn, any more tribal or Tibetan jewelry left? Yes, there is. Whole bunch. Matter of fact, I didn't even get in, but into the first stack. I have 3 stacks. So we were just pulling stuff out of the first stack. So I'll probably try and do another sale tomorrow, and I'll throw some more of that stuff in there. And it'll be a pop-up sale. So if you're not following us, you got to follow us. Make sure you get all of our notifications. Okay, guys, again, this one has bags in bags. And when I say that, the reason I say that is because look at that bracelet right there. Like, that bracelet is in a bag inside. That means he thought that was a pretty high quality piece. So he bagged it up separate and then stuffed it in this bag. And this whole bag is bags in bags. I did not look inside of any of these. Off somebody in Florida, my phone's ringing off the hook all of a sudden. Okay, I have no idea what's in it. Whatever's in it is in it. And we're going to sell it. Let's go. There's just a lot of bags and bags on that one. Three, two, one, and we sold that bag. That goes out to Just Breathe again. Nice pickup, Just Breathe. I hope I didn't mix these up with the designer stuff that I was supposed to sell separate. Just Breathe Boutique. And that was item number 90. I'm going to go to 100, guys. 10 more items and we're call to sale. So I'm going to go to 100. Wow. Okay, this has got a lot of stuff in it. A lot of stuff in this one. Check this out. That is full. I mean, look at that pin right there on the edge. That's a beautiful pin up there. Again, this is not our normal jewelry. This is the stuff that I got out of Fort Lauderdale. I mean, there's a beautiful rhinestone bracelet up on the top. Whatever's in it is in it. And the condition it is the condition it is. I'm showing you the bags, and that's what we're selling. If that's not something you're willing to do, then don't bid. If you're willing to do it, then here you go. Sell it. Lots of stuff in that one. 9 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold it. Everyone close your eyes. I like that. Christadel, congratulations. That was item number 91. Christadel. All right, item number 92. Huh. Well, that's interesting. There's a box in a bag. I don't know what's going to be in the box. There's a jewelry box in there. There's a jewelry box there. So there's 2 boxes in there. Then a lot of this stuff in the bottom, like that. And here's the, see what I mean? Like there's a jewelry box with a pin there. And then there's this box on the top. This is a little jewelry box here. And then there's a jewelry box over there. And here we go. Let's do it. There's the bottom. Tons of pieces. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and I sold that bag to Hoosier Carroll. That was item number 92. Hoosier Carroll, thank you again. Okay, let's look. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We're gonna go with the left side. Okay, there's a little portrait of a kid in there, right there. Here we go. All of this. Yeah, you don't have to be done. You're new to selling here. New is this to this live. What are we selling here new to this live? This right here is bags of jewelry. If you're just jumping in our live, these are bags of jewelry. They are all vintage jewelry from South Florida. My friend from Fort Lauderdale brought all this up to me. Now, I can tell you there's going to be some pieces in here, some parts, and a lot of jewelry that you can sell. But there's a little bit of everything, and only bid on it if you're willing to buy it and be happy with it. I don't want you to be upset if you get something and you're not happy. So I don't know what's in here, guys. Literally, I'm just showing you the bags. There's it's about a 5-pound bag. So you can do everything you want from it. Let's sell that one. I had one lady that buys this stuff. I seen it, and she makes dolls. She like cuts it all up and puts it on dolls and makes these really cool dolls. I got one guy that buys from us that does yard sales. There's a lot of stuff in that bag. 3 seconds, 2, 1. Oh, bargain. Mary Will 87738. That was bag number 93. 93. Mary Will 87738. 87738. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna do one more bag. We might be done after this next one. I'll try one more. Let me see if I can find something that looks really interesting. Try and find a really good one here. Okay, this has got some cool bracelets in it. It looks like a lot of good wearable, sellable jewelry. Okay, look at this big bracelet down here. Look at that thing. That's huge. It's a metal of some sort. All of that right there. All of that. And let's sell this one. Let's go. Four, three, two, one, and we sold that bag. It goes to Just Breathe Boutique. And that was number 94. Marker's going dry on me. 94. Just Breathe Boutique. Okay, that was 94. Let's do one more then. Okay, guys, you're gonna have to look at this one now. Pay attention to this bag. I don't know what these are, but that's enamel work. That's a bag in a bag, and those are all enamel work pieces there. Let's just have a look at this one for a second, because this looks like a very interesting bag. This is some kind of an opaline kind of color stuff down here. Look at that bracelet on the top. Enameled flower, probably a necklace. Let me turn it over. There's definitely a few loose beads in there too. Another one here. Let's sell that one. Janet just showed up. She's laughing at me. She says, "What are you doing?" Right off the shelves. Yeah, I don't know what those are, guys, but that looks so cool right there. All those little pieces. 2 seconds left. One. Sold it. That goes to Just Breathe Boutique.
Yeah, I saw Lucas about 10 minutes ago or whatever.
Yeah.
I said, what are you up to? And he goes, we're doing what not? I said, jewelry. Daggone it.
This is all Fort Lauderdale stuff right here. I was wanting to go to 100. I'm at 95. What do you think? Should I go to 100 or should we quit? Go ahead. What do we got here? It says Just Breathe. I think they're having a payment issue with your payment there. You have to check into that. Okay, let's get another bag. Here we go. Lots of color. That one's glass. That piece there is definitely a glass piece right there. Lots of color in there. All sorts of necklaces and whatever beads. This one looks like malachite from the outside, but I did not open it, so I can't confirm it, but it's definitely the right color. Whatever's in it, guys, let's put it on the clock and run it. There we go, another bag. 10 seconds. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I sold that bag. That goes to Talus. Talus, that was bag number 96. Talus got that one. Bag number 97. Okay, this one looks interesting. So check out this pin right here. That looks pretty pin. All those pieces. Here's some sort of a metal piece right here, like a bracelet. There's another bracelet. Like that piece there, it's got an original tag of $45 on that one. Those are a pair of earrings there. Guys, again, unsorted that I have not sorted. I'm not saying that my friend did in Florida. I'm sure he pulled the gold and silver out. But anyways, the rest is costume jewelry. You're buying it by the bag. Let's go. On the clock. It's heavy. I think this one's closer to 6 pounds. It's kind of hard to hold up. Very heavy bag. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and sold it. That one goes to Puppy Love. 1, 2, 3. Puppy Love. 1, 2, and 3. Number 99. 95. She's 97. Now 97. All right, bag number 98 next. You think that one?
Sure.
All right, we're going to sell this one here, number 98. Bag number 98. A lot of stuff in here. All of that. All of that. This is a wide, full bag, guys. Look how full that bag is. This is a huge amount of jewelry. And sell it. Lots of pieces in that bag. 10 seconds on the clock. 7, 5, 2, 1. Sold. That one goes to Puppy Love. Puppy Love. That was number 98. Okay, 2 more bags, guys. 2 more bags. Janet says she likes the look of this one. All right, here we go. 2 more bags. Oh, there's a kitty cat face sticking out. Look at that little cat head right there. That's kind of funny. Go ahead and start it up.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's funny. We're on the clock. Here we go. We're working remotely from the office in there. Oh, that's so funny. 2 seconds, 1 second, and sold it. That one goes to Talus. Talice. And that is bag number 99. Okay, guys, last bag of the day coming up. Janet's picking. Which one we selling, Janet?
No, wow. That one.
She wants to end with a bang. She said, oh, wow. Okay, look at all the bracelets in that bag. There's a bunch of them. Oh, this is cool. Look at that one right there. That's a bracelet. Flowers. I don't even know what else in this thing. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Bracelets all on the bottom.
Colors.
Lots of color in there. Very cool, guys. Last bag of the show. There's an interesting one there. That's kind of like a wood one, I think. Sell it. Let's go. This is it. Last bag. I'm going to go raid somebody. Very cool bag of jewelry. 3 seconds left. 2, 1. And I sold it. That one goes out to Talus again. And that was item number 100. Yay. All right, let's put that one right there. So let me tell you guys what we got going on. Tonight, we have at 8 o'clock a premium pick glass and other stuff. There's going to be a little bit of jewelry in that show. Not a lot. A few pieces. And then tomorrow, make sure you're watching for my pop-up. I'm going to do a pop-up tomorrow during the day. And it will have jewelry. Let me show you why. Let me show you this. This is what I'm working on. See this box full right here? And this whole table full? This is all jewelry from an estate that I have personally been sorting. All that down there, I want to sell all of that jewelry tomorrow. This down here is all costume, mostly wearable costume. Hold on, let me get over to the other side so you can really see it. Those are all bracelets. Those are all bracelets. Okay. Look at this. There's box jewelry and all sorts of stuff. These are necklaces. I'm gonna sell this stuff tomorrow, like in big groups. I want to clear this whole area out, and then this stuff on top. This is all signed stuff through here. A bunch of this I'm gonna sell tomorrow. I mean, look at this stuff. This is gorgeous. You're gonna want to be a part of this show tomorrow. Gorgeous stuff everywhere. So this stuff is what I'm going to feature tomorrow. But tonight, again, we're going to be here at 8 o'clock with a pop-up, or not a pop-up, scheduled show. It's going to be an all-day show. I'll sell it quick in bulk. You'll get good deals. So thanks again, guys, for jumping in our show today. It was a fun one, and I've got to get over to Dayton. So we will see you guys later. And I'm going to do a raid right now. Create raid. Let's go raid somebody. Oh, what is that? Create poll. I don't want a poll. I want a raid. I hit the wrong button. Create raid. There it is. Raid. So let's get somebody. I don't have a lot of viewers. You guys can help them out a little bit. Let's go down here to this one, and let's go. Say hi from us.